Today is December 28th, around 4:36 a.m. pre-market time. I have here three possible plays for next week, and I mean this week and possibly until next week. We first have ENG. So Eng has a very solid um, price action. The best entry would have been the increase of price around 1.75 to 1.9 area, but I did my due diligence just this weekend and it was already around almost 3 when I saw this stock. But possible play here if it dips down to 2.25 to 2.5 and possibly accumulation. Personally, I'll accumulate shares around this area with a stop at 2.19. Possible first target is 3.25 for half of the position or um, 3/4 of the position and possibly hold the rest for 3.9. This has no catalyst that I've seen so far. Let's double check 24. Nasdaq compliance 12.8, but I believe this is just a technical play. So this actually has a resistance around 3. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so there's a resistance around 3. It's February 2017. So possibly, hopefully, this goes back down. It goes for a healthy pullback before going back up. And this has a 15 million float. This is not a micro float stock, but it's kind of decent, so we can get a good move around this area if we can just get our ideal entry for a good risk reward. Then next one would be PPPI, no volume yet for pre-market. So I like the curl and a lower high around the daily, and you can see this is the 30-day 1 hour chart. Every time it goes down, it goes back up, and this day is kind of a sell-off day, so most longs probably got out here, and right now it's actually going higher again. Hopefully this goes around 3.7 to 4.1 for a possible accumulation of shares. For me personally, with a stop around 3.6, and first target would be 4.7 for possible 1/2 or 3/4 of my size, and I'll be trailing it afterwards because this doesn't have any resistance aside from the 6 area, but I don't believe 6 to be that strong, so I'm just gonna be trailing the remaining size. So far it doesn't have volume pre-market, so we might have some decent pullback at the open or during the pre-market time. And this has a 2 million float, so that's a good enough thing for us as a long. And next, the last, oh my god. So last but not the least is AQMS. Possible entry for me is 2.1 to 2.6. This I actually did a bigger range of accumulation for this one, possible range of for accumulation for me, because I believe this is a very decent trade. If only I can get it around this range. Catalyst is December 15 announced being debt free. So any new should say Okay, nothing significant for me. So the only thing I see is the debt-free news, and that was December 15. So this possibly is a technical play and a momentum play. So hopefully this is a very strong resistance, 2.35, and currently being ignored. So if this goes back down to that level, I can possibly get a full size. First target is 3.2, and the last one will be 3.5. And since this has a 60 million float, um, I'm not expecting anything parabolic at this point, but we'll see if demand picks up. You know, that stock market is very irrational. So if demand picks up, we might able to see a parabolic move. But unless I get this around the 2.1 to 2.6, actually, I'll be considering only 2.6 to 2.35 because when I was doing this last weekend, it was only around 2.2. Right now, it's around 2.79. So 2.35 and 2.6 might be the only place I can accumulate shares. And that's all for today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you like this video. Thanks.